Today we're going to take your drawing that you made of a moving sculpture and turn it into a real sculpture. Only unlike Donatello's, it won't be made of metal, it won't be made of wood. It'll be made of pipe cleaners and aluminum foil. So first you need your drawing and about 3 pipe cleaners. The color doesn't really matter. It's going to get covered up later by foil. You're also going to need scissors, good scissors that can cut pipe cleaner. And first things first, if you have a big person like I do, you can use your paper as a guide to figure out how large things need to be. So I'm probably going to start with the biggest part of the body, which would be the torso, and figure out what size I want it. Keep in mind this is going to get covered up with foil, so that'll fill in your body later, so it won't be so skinny. So I bent it the size that I wanted it. Anything I don't need, cut. And when you're pushing the foil around with your finger, try to push the wire from the side so you don't get stabbed in your finger. For my arm, same thing. Take a little bit of pipe cleaner, twist it around. And for the hand, I could use a pencil to roll it up into a circle. I don't have to make fingers right now. I can do that with my foil later. Same thing with the other arm. Another pipe cleaner, twist it on by the shoulder, figure out how big I want it to be, where I want it to bend, where I want the hand to go. Anything you don't need, cut off, and repeat for all your parts. Since the legs have to be able to support your sculpture so it can stand, I'm going to keep that piece of pipe in one piece instead of 2 and twist it around the middle. That'll make it a little sturdier, make it a little easier for it to stand up. And bend the bottom so it looks like a foot. Bend that leg so it looks like my sculpture. And same thing on the head. I'm going to cut a piece of wire. Has to support a lot of weight, so I'm making sure the wire is kind of bent, twisting it together. Use my fingers to make my head. Twist that together and poke it in here and bend these guys over to hold it down so my head can stand up. Now your sculpture is probably not going to stand too well by itself with just pipe cleaner. If you try to stand it up, it's going to fall down. So we're going to have to attach it to a base. You'll take a piece of cardboard, heavy cardboard, and a little bit of masking tape. And if you can't tear with your fingers, cut it with scissors. Might be better to cut with scissors in this case because we need tiny pieces. We don't want to see tons of tape on your project. Take my little guy, make him stand, and he's just getting a little bit of tape on his feet. To help him stay up. Now I know on some of your sculptures they may still be kind of wobbly. They might still try to flop over when you put them on the cardboard. That's okay, because you have to remember we're not done. We're going to add aluminum foil to this guy, which will help him stand up a lot better. And before you call it quits, make sure that before class is over, your name goes on the bottom and your class. That way I know whose is whose.